Glad you could join us from Reser Stadium in Corvallis, Oregon. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the BYU Cougars and the Oregon State Beavers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rhodes.
Checking in with the Beavers head coach before the game. He told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. On the return, it's Brown. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Cougars offense will take the field first. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Beavers!
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Sells the run, looking to pass. Out wide right, it's Porter. At the 45, on his way. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Sets his feet. It's Bachmeier. They'll run the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Tight end now in motion. Taken down. 3rd and long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. The screen, he can go. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Beavers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. He has a talented cornerback on the other side. He's really been looking forward to this matchup to prove how good he is. Trying to establish the run. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
The Beavers have it with a 1st and 10. He'll try to pop the draw. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of hands.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. On play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Flipping out to the back on the screen. He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a 4th down.
That's perfectly fine. If I'm a defense, I'm going to give up some yards right there. Play deep, react to shallow. The running back catches the football. He gets a positive gain, but it doesn't matter because now I won 3rd down and forced him on 4th down.
The Beavers will try to convert on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. Might as well run him again. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Turning it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together.
And the ball is loose on the return. Scooped up by the kicking team. He is in, takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Beavers! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Right side, it's Brown. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Back to pass, it's Bachmeier. Got it in the middle, it's Lyons. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run the counter. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Out wide left, it's Phillips. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Oregon State has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first. Turns it upfield. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
Long way to go on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Reels it in. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down. To the air, it's Bachmeier. Here comes the heat. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football. We're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. And the Beavers will snap it on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Working the ground game. He's past the sticks. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right at the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big gain.
He'll pull it down. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Burrowing for yardage. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Needs it here on 4th down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll give it to Brown. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off-play action. Snags it. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wideout. Off-play action on 1st down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Made a defender miss. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar!
And that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Oh, that could have been disaster if he'd snagged that pick. Instead, it'll be 4th down.
Wow, that quarterback is lucky there. If you're going to take a chance like that on third down in your end of the field, you better be right, because that should have been picked and returned for a touchdown. This offense is lucky now they're getting a chance to punt this ball away.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Looking to the big tight end. Forking the middle. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Beavers will have it 1st and 10. It's a draw. Oh, what a move. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Might as well give it to him again. He's got enough. Here's a little room there, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Oregon State!
They just keep feeding this guy the football, and this scoreboard's going to keep lighting up. This dude is unbelievable. He needs just a little bit of space, and he has gone off to the races. This offense, David, has so many weapons, but this running back is a game changer.
He is, and so many weapons is right, and this defense has had absolutely no answer so far. Giving up way too many points early in this football game. They need to have a conversation on the sidelines. Get the defensive coordinator, get everybody involved. They need more juice, and they got to find some answers fast.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. The screen, he's got wheels.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Out wide right, it's Brown. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Rush is on. Got his man out of the backfield. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last 1st down gets them a little bit of confidence.
In traffic, it's Lions. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Makes the catch. It's Phillips. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the 1st down. Timeout taken by BYU at 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Fires to the big fella.
It just took the quarterback a little too long to find his tight end that time. He's out there by the sideline, wide open. And if the quarterback can just get it to him a hair sooner, he's going to have a chance to advance that thing forward, and they're going to get more yards. So the quarterback just has to be able to make his decision a little bit quicker moving forward.
The Cougars moving quickly to the line. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. He's going to take a shot. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Freshetta Downs going up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Man, these slant routes, you throw them quick. It's a timing route. You've thrown 3 million of them to the wide receiver, and most of the time gets his hands up and he catches it, keeps his body in the way. But right there, just lack of focus, lack of concentration, just drops the easy play. He's probably caught that ball 99% of the time it's been thrown to him.
Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Misses badly on that one. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Sends it back in motion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's reeled in. It's Bauer. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Fresh center downs going to the air. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Left side is Butler. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with the Texas A&M Aggies taking on the #1 team, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's Texas A&M coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season.
BYU about to kick it off to open the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Catching up with the Beavers head coach at the half. They are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific first half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. They'll ride the hot hand. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
And the flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. Third down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. He's changing the play. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Beavers send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Not a lot of room to field this one. No room to bring it back. Sets his feet. It's Bachmeier. Spits it out to the back. Grab near the marker. It's Brown. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Comes down, it's Casper. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Cougars with the 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He's into the open down the middle. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers.
It's really hard as a quarterback because you got your eyes downfield, you're trying to find an open guy, you're trying to negotiate the rush, and all of a sudden people are swatting at the ball. They hit you, they knock it out. You got to do a better job next time of keeping two hands on the ball so you don't get it scooped and scored like what happened right there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity giving the football away.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Looking for room. It's Edwards. Got the first down. Might have a chance. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone. And the Beavers are in the red zone. They'll run it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Well, you have to be impressed by what you've seen from the transfer running back. And I know he's not playing at a Power 4 conference level right now, but this guy sure could start for a lot of teams at that level, no question about it. Over 150 yards in this game. And really, guys, because of his success all season long, he's got this team in contention to reach the college football playoff.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
The Beavers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Oregon State! We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Tries to get it himself. He got it in there. Touchdown.
And this is the definition of complementary football. Your defense takes the ball away, and the offense turns those takeaways into touchdowns. Fantastic run, great vision, but this has been so good. Their defense staying aggressive, getting the takeaways, and the offense capitalizing, David, with big plays.
Man, I wish I could say there was complimentary football on the other side. They've complimented each other, and they both stunk. Like, both sides have been bad. Turning the football over, not scoring, like, dug yourself a huge hole in this football game. They better find something quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Pulled and finds his man on the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Hand off for Brown. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. First down, right back to Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. 2nd and long here. Back to throw, it's Bachmeier. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Able to haul it in, and right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Casper. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Touchdown, Cougars. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver, good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the Jets, and is gone.
Number 63 sets a kickoff.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Oregon State sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense. Man, he's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on third down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
Drops back on first down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. He's looking to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. 3rd and 8. That's the end of the period, and Oregon State has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. The Beavers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for. It's a seam wide open. The 40, the 30. He's at the end of the house. Touchdown, Cougars. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Guys, here on the Beavers sideline, this offense has been a big storyline here today. We did not expect them to be so proficient against one of the top defenses in the country, but here we are. A big blowout. They have the ball and the lead. Coaches keep talking to the players about finishing strong. We'll see if they're able to keep up that momentum here today and get the upset. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And I think the quarterback throwing that pass off his back foot is what led to that incompletion. Just not as accurate as he would have liked to have been.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
And this QB is really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys in a coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He gets a block. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. Breaks into the open. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Look out. Finds his tight end. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Bachmeier. Fires to the tight end. Got enough space. Touchdown, BYU! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the Oregon State sideline, this offense is getting ready to take the field, and they know they are in command. They keep saying, eat, eat. They can't stop us right now. This is a top 10 defense. This is a little bit surprising here today, but guys, I feel all the momentum, all the chemistry and excitement over here with this offense. They just need to play clean football and take care of the ball to make this big upset a reality. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Wants to throw on first. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Edwards. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
That's really good eye discipline by the safety. Great job not getting his eyes lost. It looks like pass immediately. He locks in on the running back. He sees the screen develop, fires upfield, pulls the trigger, and makes the tackle.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The snap sets up to throw. Back's got it on the screen. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
This guy's looking real sharp this week. Listen, QBs hate throwing picks. He only threw one last week, but that really ate him up all week long in practice. He wanted to come out here, put his best foot forward. He's done just that.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Right side, it's Bowers. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Finds space, it's Edwards. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Timeout taken by BYU at second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. Touchdown, Beavers! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Moving the pocket, it's Bachmeier. The screen, and watch out. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. BYU right back to the line. Second down, gonna throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Porter. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. New set of downs after the completion.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short. Just keeps slinging it. Fires downfield. Left side is Casper. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets him a first at the 29. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and going for it all. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, BYU!
Nice job by the offense, going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Here comes the Beaver offense ready to go. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Finds his target down the middle. Turning it on. He's got enough to move the chains, and that clock will keep moving, and they'll be able to run it out. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State! They've built a little cushion and now closer to getting a victory here in Week 4. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Just put a little bit of distance in this game and try to put it on ice.
And the defense just trying to fight to stay in the ball game. That should be the final blow. No more hope, but good fight to the end.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. Tight end getting vertical. Smashes ahead. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Long way to go on second down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Under pressure. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
Trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Rush right in his face. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
Well, it's been that kind of day here tonight. They just have not been able to find a rhythm and establish that throwing the football.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Got to make the play on fourth. Fires to the middle. Makes a grab past the marker. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief.